the facts, and I really truly hope that they come up with something soon.
The jury is deadlocked, but was told to keep trying. One person was arrested. Jurors are in deliberations today in the Tyree Nichols murder trial. 3 former Memphis officers are charged with beating him to death back in 2023. That was caught on video. None of the former officers testified. And the Lending Tree survey shows 77% of parents say raising kids is more expensive than expected, with nearly half having fewer children due to costs. The average cost to raise a child now is nearly $300,000, up 36% in 2 years. A $5,000 baby bonus is reportedly under consideration. Get BIN News Now, on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
It's time for a moment in Black history. In 1986, Dr. Patricia Bath invents a device for laser cataract surgery. Today, we take for granted the precision that lasers bring to the treatment of cataracts, which leads to blindness if not surgically removed. Thank ophthalmologist, researcher, and inventor Dr. Bath for this innovation. In 1986, she invented the laparoscopic probe to use in her new procedure for removing cataracts. In 1988, she was awarded a patent, her first of 5, for the laparoscopic probe, making her the first Black woman to earn a U.S. patent for a medical invention. Did you know that?
.105.1.
The music muscle of the shows.
Was waiting on the weather, but I found out that Mona has sunshine in her pocket.
That's right.
So Tamika, tell us, how's the weather today?
It's partly cloudy. The high is 78 today in Florence, Alabama.
And it's hot down in Dothan. We'll call Precious and find out what's the weather in Dothan. Listen, we got a good show. Mona, we got us some Pope.
I saw that.
We don't know nothing about that. But we found out if he's named Peter.
I thought it was Paul.
Oh, my
Paul
God.
is
Peter.
No, Peter, Mona.
Paul is the cousin disciple.
No, that's Peter.
Oh, Peter.
We'll be right back.
We got to get our disciples
Paul
together.
used to be Saul.
That's it.
Oh, my goodness. We'll be right back, y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
Looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go. And where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together. We're polishing up our act. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We've got to do. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, we're grooving. Ain't gonna stop us now. We're grooving, moving, go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Love you. Ain't no stopping.
105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is.
What is it?
Thursday.
Man, I was like,
It is Thursday all day long. And
May what?
May
May
the
8th.
8th.
No, Mona looking at me like, I don't know.
It's May the 8th.
I'm excited.
It's just May. May make me happy. Been happy all week.
You have.
I'm like, Mona been taking her medicine.
Yes, I have.
I'm so proud of you, man. So anybody
You
that's
don't even understand.
been taking her medicine, y'all.
I have been taking my medicine.
Doubling up.
I mean, yeah, because she been tickled every day.
Yes. My tickle bone.
I'm going to give me
Has
some of
been-
her medicine.
Mona,
I think I hit my tickle bone.
you hit your
It's
tickle
my
bone?
funny bone. That's what they call it.
You hit your funny bone?
Yeah. And I'm just tickled.
Oh, okay then. Man, well, listen. Anyway, y'all, we got a pope.
Okay, Pope Peter.
So is it what's his nationality?
Well, you hold on. He haven't come out yet. We waiting on it to come out. Hey, stay tuned. I'm telling y'all better tell everybody.
He's
Y'all,
not black. Go
now
ahead, I'm
you
sorry.
already know he ain't black. Come on.
One day we're gonna
Man,
have a
they'll-
black pope.
They'll quit the religion if he came out black.
Really? What? That'll be the last pope.
That'll be the last pope.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
It's
So
possible.
so the prophecy, no, that ain't even possible. No, that ain't even possible because if you do the research on the Pope, let me just go and cut the music off. I'll give you this. The research on the Pope, all popes have been Italian. There's only one Pope that was not Italian,
I
and
thought so.
and he was Polish, and that was John Paul. Okay. So you ain't even get no black man.
You never know.
That's what I have to say, Mona.
I guess I can. I do know. I'm looking at you two. Some stuff just
But
ain't gonna happen.
listen, Lisa.
Some stuff just ain't gonna happen. And some stuff ain't gonna happen.
It might. You never know.
Okay.
They say what was first would be last.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna be the last one to find out. You'll be you would say mess around and find out.
Yeah.
Okay, keep on waiting. That's what you
Ricky Bobby said. If you're not first, then you're last.
well,
Well,
well
we'll see.
you're gonna find out today. Because you know the prophecy says that if it's Pope Peter, and the reason why, and I'm getting y'all a lesson because y'all will manipulate it because you done said Paul,
Paul was Saul.
and then Tamika to my Paul was a cussing disciple. That's Peter was a cussing
Peter.
disciple.
Yeah, I remember. that.
So what happened was Peter was the first pope, as they call it. He was considered a saint. He's the first Saint Peter. That's why
In the
a lot of-
Bible,
yeah, that's why churches. My dad's church is named Saint Peter's.
Peter, the one that walked on water.
Yeah, and the reason why Jesus told Peter he was what? Upon this rock I will build my church. Okay, and so that's why Saint Peter was one of Jesus' apostles, and he's considered the first pope.
Oh.
So they said if they name this next pope Peter, then it will fulfill the prophecy, and he will be the last
Ooh.
pope.
Well, get ready.
Let's see.
Because he said it won't be water but fire next time.
Yeah. So and remember, Jesus appointed Peter as the leader of his followers. So he's the one. Jesus put him in charge, and Peter became the first bishop of Rome. So that's how they come up with this pope stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because you the pope of your house, Mona.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the pope of mine.
Okay.
To make the pope.
That's right.
That's
Nah.
it.
So they're waiting. So they've been waiting 45 minutes for the Pope to come out, and he has not come out yet. Here's one
He
thing.
might be shy.
Here's one thing you won't. Here's one thing you won't get either. Just like you won't get a black one, you won't get a woman.
Yeah, I don't think you would get a woman.
Hey,
They just
yeah,
don't.
I
They
just
just
want to tell
don't
you,
have faith in
you'll get a
women.
woman. You'll get a woman quicker than you get a
And
get a
it's
black one.
stupid. The reason they say they don't want women in charge, that's so stupid.
Why? Because if you don't take your medicine, you're
Jacket.
something else.
Really?
Women are emotional.
You think?
Oh my.
But we get the job done.
Yeah, you do.
But men ain't too far behind us.
Sure ain't, because they
Well,
sure
yeah,
tender.
see,
They sure is tender these days.
But God ain't changed his order.
He hadn't changed the order.
He
I'm
didn't
not
change
going
his
against
order.
God. But what I'm trying to say
That
is,
wipes out everything else you do.
but they try to say women are emotional, and if she on her cycle, then she'll start a war or
See,
whatever.
you understand?
Come on now. We get it done. We stand 10 toes down on business. That's what women do.
I gotta get my butt.
I'm just saying, you gotta look at it. Numbers don't lie. Look at what's been going on. These
Come on,
men
talk, Mona.
has been very disappointing here lately, and the women have to step up.
Okay,
and
Mona, you're doing good, but I need you to do something. Men have
men
been.
have been
Thank you.
just messing up lately, and so the women
See,
we
I
got to
don't-
step in
right,
and take control and do it right.
but you don't need to replace the man.
We ain't trying to replace the
So
man.
just
We just
step in
trying to
and
help
help him.
y'all, and y'all don't
There
be
you go.
wanting
Help.
help,
They
thinking
don't want
thinking
That's all I
y'all
got.
the man and stuff like that, and don't need the woman's advice or whatever. But behind every good man, there's a great woman.
Right, exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Beside, I ain't gonna say behind because I ain't gonna be behind nobody.
That's why you ain't got that. It's the
Beside,
real reason why you ain't got that right there.
beside, that's why he gave us the rib from the side. He didn't give
Yeah.
us the head. He didn't give us the feet.
Yes.
He gave us the side, and I ain't gonna be
So
back.
don't try to
I ain't
get
gonna
in
be on your
front.
back either.
Don't get on front, because see, when you run a race, it'd be a person beside you, but somebody had to lead.
Yeah, somebody has to lead. And then when that person in charge can't lead, that person beside him have to step in.
And then fall back.
Fall back when it's time.
There you go. Now, whatever you taking, you keep on taking. 'Cause you ain't
You
had
bad
thi-
out, ain't
you
I
ain't, you ain't
got
had this much energy in a long time.
Are you
Shoot.
out?
No.
You go back and get them to give you some more.
Okay.
Tell, I need my Tracy medicine. Get your Tracy medicine.
Well, I need a volunteer check.
A volunteer check, volunteer wardrobe, volunteer hair.
Let me tell y'all what Mona told me yesterday.
No.
There go the Pope, y'all. The Pope is coming out and dun, 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 dun. Mona, you supposed to stand up
For what?
because he sure enough ain't black.
Oh.
Oh, okay then.
Well, we knew. he wasn't gonna
Well,
do
we
that.
knew that
Now I'm just trying to tell y'all.
this time around.
Man, Jesus will come back for the Pope.
Well, he's supposed to be coming back soon.
Wait, things. are
Well, I
happening.
know the river's turning red, and
Bemis. Papel.
that's his name.
Papel. Now they reading it right now. The Cardinal. He's reading off what's going on. Y'all know I like this kind of stuff. I like this kind of stuff. I mean, I'd be like, wow, this is so neat.
Is it?
Yeah, this is neat. I wanted to fly over
Well,
there, but I ain't had time to stay over there.
We
till
need
they
to
named-
find out what they're hiding in the Vatican. That's what we need to find out.
Well, you were trying to tell us the other day, and then you stopped talking about it.
I don't know what
You
they're
said-
hiding.
you
They say it's
said-
some books of the Bible that they didn't put in the Bible.
Well, y'all know about the slave Bible. When you go to the African American Museum, you'll find the slave Bible where they took out all of the parts. They took out everything in the Bible except how to be submissive to your owner.
Mm.
Yeah,
They took out
what I'm
everything in
talking
the
about.
Bible.
and probably put in the
They
part
added-
about being submissive to a man.
You must want you a woman. That way
It's-
I done figured it out, Mona.
You want your woman?
Mona want a
I
woman.
do
Let me
not
make-
want a woman. Don't put that out there in the atmosphere. No, I do not.
Let me make the announcement.
I am
No.
Don't tell me.
heterosexual. I like men.
Big announcement.
Mama said,
Keep
ain't nothing
on,
no-
keep on.
We have a
I swear
support.
it wasn't about you.
What can you say?
Come on, Mona. Mona on it today.
Everybody see me push Mona out the chair. She just fell, y'all. Mona,
Yes.
you going to hell.
Really?
You just went against the Pope.
I ain't go against no Pope.
Yes, you did. Just went against the Pope.
How I go against the Pope?
I'm the Pope. Then you just went against the Pope.
I didn't go against you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You volunteered
We were
to say
talking.
no. You just say I would lie on you.
You just lied on me,
No,
tried
I
to lie
didn't.
on me. I don't want no woman.
Well, you better stop acting like you want
How I
you
want a
male.
woman?
Oh, here male
I'm not-
bashing.
Is that male bashing?
Yes.
Tamika,
Just cause one don't do you right, you don't
oh
put
my
all of them in the
God.
same
It ain't
category.
just one that hadn't done me right.
It's hot up
But
in
I'm
here.
going to just say this right here.
It
I'm
ain't
not
just
male
one.
bashing.
She said ain't
It
just
ain't
one.
just
You
one.
male bashing.
I'm not male bashing. I love men.
Hey, I tell you what, this one can do you wrong.
Who?
Me. Till you get that dough. Over there trying to male bash. I ain't like them tenders. I ain't finna take that mess.
Mona
You
said,
ain't gonna male bash me
How
on
am I
my
did I
stuff.
male bash? How did I male bash?
You used to them tenders.
What did I say?
See, this is what
What did I say?
this is what y'all see.
Because I said that.
This is what y'all
stay
see.
tuned, stay tuned.
Mona used to them tenders that she can talk crazy to, and they tolerate it. But I tell you, get that dough. Look, y'all see how they see you can't talk on something you don't own. See, you use them tenders that don't own nothing, don't run nothing, ain't got nothing, so they tolerate your mouth. I ain't gonna tolerate your mouth. I ain't gonna let you be on here male bashing, and I'm a male, cause I'm a man. Nah. See, that's all you got to do. Brothers, I'm trying to tell y'all how to handle them. You meet one like that, you got to learn how to say, whoop, bring that down.
God, really?
Bring that down. Stop feeding them in the bed and all that kind of stuff. You got to stop doing all that foolishness. And
Jesus.
tell
Ain't
them-
no wrong with
said
being
this.
fed in the
and tell
bed.
them, get your up off your blessed assurance. You get in there and do some cooking.
Breakfast in the bed.
Now, you had a whole...
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mona,
What?
that's setting you up for failure.
Is it?
She
Yeah.
she is living the words of King George.
Which one?
You got to be
Do
something.
something. If you want to do something.
Then be laying over there in the hospital telling me, y'all pray for me. That don't even make sense.
Oh, goodness.
Y'all pray for me because my blood
It
pressure.
happens. It happens. You gain
No,
weight.
you gotta
lose
take
weight.
care of yourself.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's a cycle. Isn't
Yeah,
it,
it's a cycle.
No,
this I
you
want.
so busy trying to beat up the man. The man was bringing you the food.
I am not beating
you weren't
nobody.
even cooking the food. The man,
Jesus.
I cook all the time.
You
I don't know
weren't
what you're
cooking that
talking
food.
about.
You weren't cooking
I
that
cook
food.
all the time.
did you cook
I
that
cook
food?
every day.
Did you cook that food?
Yeah.
Y'all alive from the north to the south.
Man, Mona. All men, if you think about dating Mona, you better be a real man because she is something to be dealt with. Okay, don't come for Mona if you're weak. She'll have you walking outside with that plastic bag on your shoulder.
Don't act like that.
Mona, you would drive a weak man crazy
How you figure?
because you talk too much.
Mm-mm.
Then just
I can't
yesterday,
help but that
yesterday gonna say a man like a woman that be nagging. That's good.
I don't nag.
That's what you do. That's what you do.
How do I nag?
You just got through that.
Am I nagging?
Well,
Tamika, do I nag?
you
See, Tamika,
You just direct.
Tamika done hit a Tom Brady on you. So she was finna tell you she had to pause. She like,
She said it. She said I'm just direct.
no, Mona, you get mad. You can't
I
take.
don't get mad.
Mom, you can't
I
take out-
might get mad a little bit.
If life experiences have hit you bad, you cannot put everybody in the
And I
same category.
don't. I do not.
You start off wrong.
How?
Because you don't give people opportunity because of past experiences. So the
I don't
person,
feel like I do that.
it could be the person that God has sent to you to be a blessing to
It
you.
could be.
And you so hard on them from the
I'm
door.
not hard on him. God want a woman to be hard on a man.
Oh, now she done told
It's
her.
in the
boy.
Bible.
Now she-
Oh, now that-
What scripture, sister? I need it.
Oh my
Mona told me I need to go to her class.
Mona
Yeah,
did- Mona
that's
did-
what I'm saying.
Mona just said it was a conviction. It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
You got to put something on it, Mona. You put some weight on that.
I'm just
Not
saying.
somebody sitting here listening, talking about, yeah, it is in the Bible.
It is.
Just like somebody said it was in the Bible that Jesus was hung 2 times.
I ain't hear that.
They put some weight on
But
it.
look at all the good men in the Bible. Didn't they have good women?
Mm.
So, y'all, we have an American Pope named Pope Leo.
I
Leo
thought
the
you said
lion.
Peter.
No, they said if he was named Peter.
Oh,
So this is
It
the
was a
first
conjunction.
American Pope. The first American Pope.
See, they coming, look, bringing it
Mm-mm.
closer.
yep.
First American Pope. Y'all won't have to worry about it.
No, I'm not Catholic.
Well, I used to be.
It didn't
I was raised Catholic.
Oh, goodness.
well, that explains a lot.
I was.
Y'all know what you know what they say about the, you know.
What they say about the Catholic? I want to hear.
Yeah, with the
I thought
Catholic
about
school.
being a nun one time.
Yeah, see, that explains a whole lot.
Mona, you got all kinds of job descriptions you want to
She
do.
gonna be a stripper today. She gonna be a nun.
Hey, they dress up like strippers. Do dress up like nuns.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Mona all over the place.
Mona,
Nun, Mary.
Mona all over the place.
my nun was Sister Suzanne.
If you're driving, please pull over because I know you crying laughing because Mona done went from being a nun to a stripper.
No, a stripper
From
to
a
a
stripper
nun.
to a nun.
I
You've been
said-
converted. You've been delivered.
Well, some strippers have nun outfits.
They do, Mona. They do.
Oh, my
You're
God.
so right.
I know.
They're housekeepers and
John Paul.
nurses.
Made
Maids.
uniforms.
The Pope name is Pope Leo the 14th.
Okay.
Leo the
All right,
14th.
y'all.
Pope Leo the 14th. So we have a new Pope, Pope Leo the 14th. He's the first American Pope.
First American.
All right then.
So there's only been two popes
Congratulations.
that wasn't Italian.
A
Now-
Poland and an American.
Yep. I wonder if he could. Now, what he going? I guess he gonna use Google AI in order to speak them other languages.
He might know Italian.
He may already.
Do you know Italian?
let me tell y'all.
Via
now.
Mora.
Let me tell y'all. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all hear me when I tell you. Gay marriage is done.
What do you mean?
They got a Donald Trump Pope.
Oh.
It is done.
Oh man.
You was finna go get married to?
No, we might know the secrets now because Donald Trump is
See, I'm telling you,
revealing
Donald Trump-
everything.
Donald
He's
Trump is
revealing
like-
everything.
And guess what I said is now? Watch this. The Supreme Court now revisiting gay marriages.
Hmm?
They're
So I
revisiting.
thought it was banned.
No, so gay marriages was approved. Now
Oh.
the Supreme Court has been instructed to go back to revisit that.
Oh.
So
By
now, come on, you just said
By
it.
Trump.
Donald Trump.
Well, it's gonna happen then.
by his party.
Sorry, guys.
So now
Sorry that they can't get married.
the Supreme Court going back to look at that. Now you just got your first American Pope. And I guarantee you, he's akin to Donald Trump or friends with Donald Trump.
Mhm.
And I'm telling y'all now, it's about to be on.
Allegedly.
Wait till you ain't-
We can't have them copyright. Allegedly.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
cause we got a letter. We got a letter, man. Y'all better watch what y'all say on here, man. I'm telling you now.
They're ready to get you.
They ready to get you with that money too, boy. I
Because they
mean-
are listening.
I mean, they send one letter out to say how much they want off the top.
From the dough.
Mm.
But listen, I'm telling y'all, this is Knoxology. Now, this is just me. Okay, because as a free American, I could say what I want to say. I think
Mhm.
that's what's happening is Donald Trump has his hand tied in everything. Shadur Sanders
He's
got
setting it up
Shadur Sanders
Done
got
set it
picked.
up.
Shadur Sanders got picked
after he
after
tweeted.
Donald Trump said, "Are y'all some idiots?" And then they did research. The owner of the Browns, good friends with Donald Trump.
I knew it. I told y'all
Mhm.
as soon as I saw that tweet, I was like, yeah, okay, he's gonna get picked now. And lo and behold,
Good friends with Donald
I
Trump.
didn't know that,
Yeah, good friends with Donald Trump.
So it all works out.
but I know they
Mm-hmm.
be listening to him.
So Donald Trump and the Republican Party has pushing the Supreme Court to revisit a 2015 decision, and it was Obergefell versus Hodges, which legalized same-sex marriage.
So if they're already married, then he can't do nothing about that.
I don't put nothing past Donald Trump, man.
You think he'll tell them that?
Nor what's it? Null,
No.
the null and void,
Void.
null and void.
Yeah.
It is done.
Yeah.
I got a feeling he'll do that.
He might.
I'm telling you now.
Did they get
Oklahoma,
married in the Bible?
these resolutions are symbolic and hold no legal. Yeah,
With the ring and stuff?
because you remember in the Bible it said husbands cleave to your wife cleave to your husband.
I'm saying, did they have ceremonies?
Yeah,
with
because
rings.
Okay, so
and
you
stuff?
don't read the Bible. So,
I do read the Bible. I missed some stuff.
Where did Jesus perform his first miracle?
At the water.
At the water. what? Don't you take no more of that medicine. It ain't working, baby.
When was his first miracle?
At the reception.
That's what I said.
No,
When
you
he
said
turned
the
in
water.
wine,
No, you said the water.
he had to go to the water to get some water.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Y'all making my head hurt.
I
Mona,
thought they were on the beach.
Mona, what he did was
Now you didn't think that.
he went and he had some barrels, and he told them fill the barrels up with water.
Mhm.
Okay.
And he
Where they
turned
get the water from?
They went to the well and got the water,
Okay.
and they had to go to the beach.
Thought they went to the river.
That girl said it beat.
Go ahead. I'm
Anybody
listening.
listening, please know she's joking.
Anybody, no, she's slow like that for real. You remember?
slow?
She saw the moon on one side. and he
No,
saw
that
the
wasn't
moon.
me.
And
Get it right.
And when he said that,
Get it
she was
right.
like, "Well, yeah, did you see it too?"
No, I laughed.
But anyway, y'all, that was the first wedding,
The first wedding when
Yeah.
he turned water into wine.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so they did all that good stuff.
So when y'all see me with my wine glass, don't say nothing.
They not moaning.
How did that go? With the
I'm just
wedding?
saying because I post a lot of videos and sometimes I be holding my wine.
Well, the cardinal, the bishop, the pope, they been drinking.
I know.
They got a bar in the Vatican.
Well, they have a bar at
That's
some of these at the Episcopal Church.
They need to have it at church.
They do. Not your church, but they have
Let me see what this man said. Y'all come on now. Hold on.
at the Trinity.
Anch'io vorrei che questo saluto di
We did
pace
not know. I can't
entrasse
understand.
nel vostro cuore, raggiungesse le vostre famiglie, a tutte le persone,
Now they elected a new pope that's from America. I wonder if he know what that man
a
saying.
tutta la terra.
That's not him.
No,
La pace sia con voi.
I'm pretty sure he had to learn the language. Or he got an interpreter.
he got Google AI, or he got that thing in his ear where it interpret. You know they got these earphones now. You can get.
Oh yeah.
And-
you can translate.
Yeah,
Do they got a sign language person?
yeah, they got that too.
I'm just asking.
Interpreter.
We're just hearing the first words of Pope Leo XIV. As he continues, we'll provide a summary here in just a moment as we listen
That's
to
him,
his
Mo.
Yeah,
words.
that was him. He knows
That
the
was him.
language.
He
Ask
knows some,
everyone to.
he knows some. What he's
He
speaking.
He had to
La pace di
Italian.
Cristo risorto.
This is the peace
Una
of the risen
pace
Christ.
disarmata e una pace disarmante.
It's amore.
I got.
No,
So-
he's speaking Latin.
So he actually has an interpreter.
He's
Wasn't somebody interpreting him?
no. What, y'all missing it.
I didn't say nothing.
No,
Because I don't know nothing
that
about
was
it.
him speaking.
I told you that was him.
Yeah, that was
speaking.
him speaking, and then he's speaking Latin.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It sounds Italian.
La voce debole ma sempre
And we still have
coraggiosa
the sound in
di
our
Papa
ears of that,
Francesco,
the weak
che
voice of Pope
benediva
Francis,
Roma.
who was blessing Rome here. We have that fresh in our minds and our hearts.
In your hearts, in your mind.
Who is that?
That's the ABC talking on top of him.
What I thought it was the interpreter.
That's the news reporter.
Okay.
Mm. Okay. Do you know
Yeah.
Latin?
Who? You.
Yeah.
Pig Latin.
Yeah.
Remember when your mama used to speak that? Your mama used to speak pig Latin.
I don't know. What did it say?
That's when you supposed to be in a child's place. Thought they was talking another language. Oh, did your mama ever talk pig Latin?
They said that they said that this man just said Palestine does not exist in Italian.
Mm.
What are you trying to say?
Be by the by. Y'all, what is it?
I don't know.
Did you see when somebody put?
At least Navidad.
Yeah. Did you see when somebody put Cinco de Mayo?
Oh Lord.
They tried to put it on Facebook and spell. y'all listen. When y'all put stuff on Facebook, man, y'all need to go back. I promise you need to go back and read that.
Yes.
You really do, because spell check will mess you up.
Hmm.
Yeah, because a lot of times when you think you're using your phone and you texting something, it would write what it
I
want to write.
know, and I'll be like, I didn't say that.
Other day, my wife texted me and she was using the voice thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Why you cussing?" She He said, I didn't want cussing. I was speaking into the thing. It didn't look. I
said
said
what it
Changed
thought
the
it
whole
heard.
thing.
changed the whole thing. I was like, dang. But
Thought you
anyway,
was in trouble, D.
man, I don't get in trouble. I'm grown.
Whatever.
It's a little grown for trouble for tenders.
Yeah, right.
Tenders.
Mm-hmm.
I bet at your house you got a sign up. Here's a batteroni.
Y'all are terrible.
Mona, tell them when they come in, use a roni, okay?
I
Only
do not.
tenders allowed here.
I do not.
You
Okay.
wouldn't dare, would you?
Wouldn't dare.
Oh my goodness, please, Lord, don't strike her down. Mona, let me
Yeah.
ask you something though, for real though. Y'all
All
got-
right.
I'm through talking with you about that. Why do you think people do not respect religion when the Catholic Church has over 1 billion followers? Why is it that the black church can't get 100 folks to come to church?
Well, I think it has something to do with slavery and excuse me. I think it has something to do with slavery and just people talking about other things and they like, okay, that make more sense. So yeah, I think that's it.
What you think? Because I have no idea what Mona said. It just has something to do
You
with
don't
slavery.
ever know what I'm talking
You
about.
said it has something to do with slavery.
Slavery, yes, because that's what they used. They was like, why would we follow a white man's God? That's what a lot of people said. They brought us over here, they taught us their religion, and we had our own religion, and it's different, and we shouldn't listen to it because that's what they used to try to hold us down for slavery.
And then that. All right, so I got what you're saying. They've been brainwashed to think that the religious, that this religion is
It's a white
whitewashed,
man's. Mhm.
but it has been whitewashed.
Yes.
It's not white; it's been whitewashed. Because again, if you look at the Bible, where everything, the original place of the Bible, where everything takes place, is in Africa.
Mhm.
So religion was whitewashed.
Mhm.
That's why you won't see no white pope. You won't see no black pope. Okay. And that's why the Africans have said now they realize that being a Catholic is a white religion.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what the Africans said. They are upset because they're saying that they have never been a black pope and there never will be a black pope because the Catholics it's a white religion.
And I feel like that's what's going on. It's just so much.
Back and forth.
Mhm.
Well, if everybody, let's be honest with it. Let's go to the real deal. How many white churches teach that what Jesus really looked like?
I don't know. I ain't never really been to one.
How many times have you seen publicly what Jesus really looks like? All the statues.
Everybody teaches that he's a white man.
Yeah, all of the pictures, everything that you
With
see.
straight hair, yeah.
Yeah, it has been whitewashed.
So that I think that's why a lot of black people fell off.
But
That's just my opinion. I don't know.
right, that's it. That's what we want. We want your opinion because everybody got one on why they think. And what do you think, Tamika?
Well, I think a lot of blacks just they don't really trust. They feel like they know where they help from and they say they do, but they're not action with it. They don't really truly believe and put forth the faith and the walk with, believing who God is, and they don't live by the Bible 100%. They live by the verses that they feel pertain to them. Like, because the Bible just simply teaches us to come together, assemble ourselves together, and a lot of blacks don't. That's not a fitting of theirs, where they simply believe in. Well, they look at some sins. They don't really look at the Bible as a truth. I don't think. And white people, they genuinely look at the Bible as a truth. The Bible teaches them to, come together, assemble ourselves together. They believe that. The Bible teaches them love thy neighbor. Even if they don't get along, they're going to still fake the funk, and we chastise each other in the face.
Just like Mona just did a little while ago.
That's basically, I think, we just don't believe the Bible as a whole. We just pick and choose for what we're going to believe.
So you're saying, and Mona's saying a lot of people think is whitewash. Well, it goes along. It just basically goes along what you said, because they believe it's whitewash. They don't believe it. But the Bible tells each one of us to work out our own salvation.
Right.
So you need to get a relationship with Christ so that you can understand who he is, get to know who he is, and watch how he could change, how he'll change your life personally. I mean, that's what I think. I'm not following no pope. I mean, that ain't what I believe in.
Okay. Yeah, people have different beliefs.
Exactly. Because that ain't what I believe in. I'm not confessing my sin to no ma'am. Not gonna do that.
Me neither. And that's why I had a problem with going in front of the church.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I think
that's just my personal experience.
I'm not doing that.
I did it a couple of times. But then I was like,
you ain't need going back because you like, I just left.
I might get pregnant again.
Yeah, I just left. And then the folks up in there were doing
it's not that I was trying to. It just happened. It just happened.
Nah, and the thing about it is, Mom, the people in there that was telling you to go up there was having sex too.
Man, I said that. I said those exact words. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, why do I have to go up there in front of these people that's just gonna throw stones at me and ask them for forgiveness? If I ask God for forgiveness, that should be enough. Exactly. But I shouldn't have to go in front of them and they doing the same thing. They just ain't getting caught.
Right. And then you looking at the men over there, you like, because you tried to holler at me, I ain't gonna call you out. He's like, but I ain't gonna call you out though.
Nah, Mona would have called him out.
No, she couldn't. She couldn't call him out at that time. You know, mom and daddy lived. You're like, no, you can't do that, buddy. Matter of fact, but that's the thing. Yeah, I don't. Exactly. You like, but nah, you just don't do that. That's disrespectful. We're like, I just tried to tell you.
And that's one thing that our generation had is respect.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't know.
These kids don't have no respect no more.
Well, I ain't gonna say none. They got a little bit, the ones that's been taught, but they just go their own way and try to learn things of their own. They think we're old and stupid. Don't know what we're talking about.
Well, do you think that you are smarter because you survived with 6 kids?
Do I think I'm smarter?
Yeah. Do you think you're smarter because you survived with 6 kids versus someone that has 1 or no kids?
I'm not going to say that. I just survived.
No.
I had survival skills. I mean, I don't know what you're saying.
I think personally that I'm smarter than you at playing the piano because you don't know how to play.
Right. Yeah.
So I think you are smarter when it comes down to kids on maneuvering how to survive with 6 kids versus me having 3.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Well,
so what I'm saying is we talked about this last night at Bible class. One of the things that people suffer from, the Bible says that if you do not get wise counsel, then it will cause you to fail. We find that most people try to tell other people how to raise their children that have none.
Mm-hmm.
And most people how to try to tell people about church when they go to nobody church. Want to tell people about the Bible when they can't find Genesis.
Or just basically how to live.
I mean, so my thing is, you got to understand wisdom. We learned this in church, which you already heard grandma and them say this. Wisdom comes with age. Teach me how to number my days so that my wisdom may. And, you're learning more as you grow. So people telling you to come before the church because you had 6 babies, then you're like, now you're grown, you're like, listen, baby, understand this. We serve a God of another chance. When you make a mistake, you go to God, talk to God about your problems. And that don't make you a bad person. That make you a person that God saw enough in to still bless you. Because there's women out here that can't have kids. And so we beat people down and have them thinking that God hate them. No, God don't hate you. God hate the sin. God loves you, but he hates the sin. I don't care if it's me. I don't care if it's the Pope. I don't care if it's the bishop. It don't matter if the apostles you want to call it. God still hates sin regardless of who's doing it. But we try to make people feel bad according to how we judge folks. That's why I ain't going. I'm not sitting up there telling nobody about what I done wrong. And then you sitting behind the curtain listening to me. And, no, buddy. And then looking out there to me, I wonder if he got in. No, not doing that. Not doing that. That's why I was glad when I read the Bible for myself. It said when Jesus died, that the curtain split from the top to the bottom. I no longer had to go to anybody else to pray for me, to intercede for me. I have a relationship with Christ. I can go to Christ. He intercedes for me to his daddy. That's why he sits on the right-hand side for me, to intercede for me. So that's where I am on that. I don't agree with that. But hey, everybody have their own religion. Everybody got their own belief. I just thought that was a good question to ask.
It was.
Now, y'all say, what that mean to me?
No, I mean, I was just sitting here listening, and this, everybody do have to live for themselves, and we are gonna be judged according to our sins. But so many people are always trying to tell people what, like you said, what they wouldn't do and how they would have did. And
if I was you, I wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, if you was mean, you probably would, but you not mean.
Yeah, exactly. If you wore my shoes, you could tie them.
Yeah, but some people ain't been through nothing, but always got an answer for everything. I mean, they ain't been to the store by themselves.
I think a lot of people think they already know it all, and they don't like listening to other people. They feel like they don't have to listen.
Well, that sounds like, keep saying them all. Okay. All right.
I don't think I know it all. I listen. I can listen.
Oh my. In the meantime, Pope the 14th has been said, Pope Leo has been said that 14 is double completion.
Double completion.
Oh.
Because
So
7
the 14th.
7 is completion.
Mhm.
Now they saying that the 14 means that more spiritual intervention. Divine intervention is spiritual completeness. Double measure of spiritual completeness. Boy, y'all are making it up as you go. But that's what they're saying. That's what they're doing. I guess, 14, double, complete. 7 is complete. So 2 times 7, I guess, double complete.
Okay.
But that's what they're saying. And they're saying that in the Bible, the genealogy of Jesus is divided into 3 sets of 14 generations. Because he came down through 42 generations. So you take the 14 times 3, that's 42. That's how they said that.
Oh, they having math lessons.
So they're saying, hey, he came down through 42 generations, divide that by 3, give you 14. Now the Pope is now the 14th Pope. Now 7 represents completion. Now you have double completion. You have double spiritual intervention.
Well,
how about that? And then they say the Passover, which symbolizes what? Deliverance from Egypt. Remember that? They said it occurred on the 14th day of the first of the month.
Okay.
Oh boy, they Google in and everything.
They done did it all.
They didn't put 14 in, boy. It's coming up. Anything dealing with 14 now is going to be a holy number.
Well, I was born in 77.
Yeah. Oh my God.
2 7s. 14.
Get to 14.
It's 2 7s.
Get to the 14.
But it's 2 7s.
I know, but
7 plus 7.
Come on with
7 plus 7.
Okay.
14.
Oh, that was good because I was like, I was born in 77.
77. 7 7. 7 plus 7. 14.
So this is your completion.
So this your complete
No.
year. You starting off.
This is not my. This is, what is this? 25.
You 40. You 48 this year.
Mona.
Oh, 4 7s. 47. The 17th. 77. Ooh, look at all them 7s.
Mona.
7 7 7.
93.
Mona, listen. 15 represents rest and mercy.
Well, she ain't there.
Rest and mercy.
Rest and mercy.
Now, so if that's the case, everybody say Shador Sanders got he got elected. What he got drafted into 144.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so now they're gonna say John saw a number that he couldn't number.
Oh my.
144,000. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, they come up with some stuff now. This is it's interesting. But today we have just been notified the first American Pope, Pope Leo the 14th.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Well, Decatur has also named the captain for the police chief.
Okay.
They got them a black man.
Really?
Mm.
They had to.
Yeah, everything up there.
They
boy.
had to.
Man, he got his hands full up
I
there.
mean,
I don't be want to
There was
stop
too
at the
much
red
going
light.
on right there.
I don't want to stop at the red light in Decatur, man. Decatur stay in the news for killing somebody, and it always got something to do with race.
well,
That's bad.
they're gonna give him a nice old salary.
Okay.
He's coming from Birmingham, so they're gonna give him a year to get residence in Decatur, and with a salary of $152,000.
Okay then. Go ahead then.
They probably had to give him that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the stuff he gonna have to deal with.
Yeah, so we'll see how that play out. So Decatur finally got it, and we'll see what they keep on doing.
All right. I got a story.
Oh, she finna say something crazy. Listen, let me ask you something though. What is the salaries of most police chiefs?
The salary of
know.
most police chiefs.
Yeah, because
In
see,
Alabama?
you said that they had to pay him, and I don't think that's a lot of money to pay him. I don't think they paid him a lot.
For a year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
pretty
just
sure he get
interested.
bonuses and perks.
What's the bonus? You don't get no tickets. That's about it. You don't get no tickets, but man, you coming to Decatur. Decatur is like
Well, on an average, it's between 70,000. That's the
for a
lowest.
small. Yeah, that's for a small town.
Well,
Decatur
Florence,
is small.
Florence is 106.
Yeah, so Decatur is bigger than Florence.
Is it?
Not that much.
Man,
You
Decatur
think
is
so?
bigger than Florence, man.
I don't know. Well, maybe.
Decatur is bigger than Florence.
So the average annual salary is about 121 for the state of Alabama, and the hourly is 58.34.
They don't pay the chief by the hour.
No, I'm just saying that's
Yeah, she gets salary. But so you saying he gonna get paid how much?
151.
Yeah, I mean, I bet the
Yeah.
chief he'll make what about 120.
Well, they said 106 for Florence.
That's what you think he making?
He probably ain't making it, but you know that's what they.
No, he
say.
probably making more than that.
Yeah, I do.
You
I
think
think
so?
so.
Oh yeah. Oh
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Florence ain't gonna let Decatur little boy there.
I'm saying they got perks.
What perks you get, Mona?
Job perks.
Like what?
I don't know.
Free coffee?
They probably get
Free
free donuts too.
Donut? I mean, so let me help y'all out. Cause see, if I tell y'all I see a duck flying backwards with shades on, y'all gotta believe me. Okay. Decatur is 58,000 people in Decatur. It's
Mhm.
only 43,000 people in Florence. Thank you.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, so Decatur is bigger than Florence. I'm telling you, that's why I told y'all. I'm like, oh,
Mona, they didn't get that many perks.
I bet they get to eat free and
A
everything.
competitive salary, comprehensive benefits packages, job security, and opportunities for career advancements. 401k, paid leave of absence.
Well, people love police officers, so
I'm gonna go back to what I said.
they probably
Since y'all,
he go into
since
a
y'all
restaurant, he
skipped
get
over,
free.
since y'all skipped over me, saying
Then nobody skipped
that
over
y'all-
you.
since Tamika just ignored my love.
No, I did not ignore that you said that
Did
Decatur
not
has
one of y'all
58,000.
did not one of y'all said, oh, you did say you said that was strange.
That's
Tamika turned around and said, well, they're getting more perks.
No, I did not say they don't get that many
She
more
said-
perks.
Exactly. You ain't said nothing about I was right
I
about
was
that
listening.
size.
58,000.
You
I
see how-
heard
you see-
exactly what
you
you
starting
said.
to act like Bone. And that ain't gonna
That's
be
a
good.
good thumbs up.
That ain't Hey, that's not good. But hey, so he got his hands full.
Yeah.
Man, he got his hand full. Mona, do you go through Decatur?
I try not to.
I think the last time you went through Decatur,
I got lost.
the police had to help
I got lost. Yeah, the police. Thank you, Decatur PD.
you. I'm glad you didn't make the news.
What would I make? Oh, no.
Well, he's probably excited leaving Birmingham. Come on now.
Yeah. I ain't think about that. You right.
Yeah, I mean, this is a piece of cake.
Man, Florence, no, I don't know now. He wasn't the chief down there. He's just a captain down
He
there.
dealt with that stuff. That's a lot.
Man, $130,000 in Florence, Alabama.
Okay.
I'll take it.
I would too.
Yeah, I'll take it.
No, I wouldn't. Not for that job.
Man, please. Sure would. Y'all go out there and make sure y'all handle all that.
I might look good in a police officer
Oh
uniform
boy, they hiring.
with the handcuffs,
There you go.
blackjack.
You're gonna be in jail.
Exactly. And I can
Why
tell you
would I be
for
in
what.
jail
No, I can
for?
tell you
What, for what?
Okay, then.
Sleeping without
It's
you.
all right for them to do it, but when I do it, it's a
See what
problem.
I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
That's gonna be the
There
issue.
you go, right there. 'Cause she be hollering, y'all ain't had no problem when they were doing it.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem when I
You be
do
the
it.
first one to go.
I wouldn't do that.
What's the lady name that fell in love with the inmate? Get her a movie.
Yeah, Casey.
Casey.
Man, there's a lot of folks falling in love with inmates and have babies by inmates.
I know.
And get pregnant while they in jail.
Yeah.
Get married while they in jail. I mean, you can't dictate no love. Love be there. And when folks in jail, they be writing good letters.
Oh, they make it sound so good.
Was it so promising?
Yeah.
I'm telling
I'm
you
gonna
now.
do this. We gonna be like this. They get out, they go with somebody.
Don't even know your name.
That's how it goes. They get a woman that's gonna hold them down while they are down and out in prison. Some of them get out and marry the woman and do right, but some of them get out and go to something else.
Mona, would you date somebody in prison?
If we were dating and they went to prison,
No, you met them in prison.
no, I couldn't do that.
What about the man that was married to this woman and he went to jail for murder and she went to see him on a conjugal visit and he killed
I
her?
saw that. Yes, I saw that. I have talked to inmates in prison though.
I was wondering when the truth was gonna
I
come
wouldn't
out.
date them, but I have had conversations. Everybody needs to talk.
So how did you get to the point of talking to him in prison, Mona?
Facebook.
You knew
They
I
got,
knew them from previously
previous
on the street.
before they went to prison.
Yeah. Everybody need conversation. I talk to people.
so in Memphis, Tennessee, the 3 officers got off yesterday
Did they?
and people
Yeah,
are
they
in
got
an
acquitted.
uproar about the situation, saying that it was wrong. And then some of the white people got involved and went back and forth with the black people and saying that if it had been white officers, you all would have tore the city up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
They would have.
Well, I want them to go back and look at Facebook. They tore the city up with the black
Oh, they
people.
did. Oh.
They cut a fool over
I
there
mean,
with
you
the black
got to
folk.
look at it. A life is a life, no matter who took it.
Well, you got to understand, and let's talk about this. In the first 3 months of 2025,
Mm-hmm.
Memphis had 66 murders.
Wow.
So being a police officer in Memphis, you stand on 10.
I guess so. That's why I used to be scared to go to Memphis in May
Listen,
because they was on First 48 every week.
66 murders in 3 months.
That's a lot.
66 murders in 3 months.
Well, seem like Florence is trying to catch up.
Okay, how is that, Mona?
I mean, it's different from what it used to be. It's way more violence now than it used to be. This used to be a safe haven.
Where?
You didn't hear about too many murders.
Murders,
Every
no.
now and then you heard about a murder.
Mona,
it
young
was in-
folks was throwing black folks in the water, and you ain't.
I said you heard about it.
Yeah, did you hear about it? You're right.
You didn't hear about that. But what you hear about, it used to be in Huntsville, Decatur, or somewhere else. Never in Florence. Now, whew, every day.
That's why. Look, Mom, see, Tamika, reason why y'all be having those cell phones and stuff because she didn't checked out. She over there trying to catch up
No,
on the news.
I'm sitting here
She
listening.
trying to catch up on the news.
The people getting thrown in the
So
water.
that's why she can't respond to what you're saying because she's trying to read the news. You have to read the news before you get on the news so you be able to elaborate about the news. So that's why you have to do your homework before you go live. Yeah. Thank you. So what you were saying is, and this is what I said, you just said something on it. You said in Florence, Alabama, it used to be a safe haven. But
It felt safe.
think about it. The murder rate in Florence is how many?
I don't know. I
mean,
I
think about
hadn't
it.
looked at it, but
this year, I would say it's about 40.
Up to now.
What you think? What you and read?
One murder
One.
per 1,000.
What?
That ain't bad.
I
You
don't
can't-
think that's true.
You can't even say that about Memphis.
Well, I ain't saying it's as bad as Memphis. No, I said they trying to catch up.
Man, you can't. I don't think nobody can
One
tell
per
me.
1,000.
And I might be exaggerating, but it just
No.
it's I know it's more violence. It's more murders. That's all you hear about. Somebody getting killed,
It's
somebody
probably
robbing a
12
bank.
this year.
You think 12?
How many?
In Florence,
Yeah.
I think about 12.
I'm in Florence.
You think 12 but in 3 months.
Yeah.
In 3 months, y'all, 66 people dead, murdered in Memphis. And y'all want to know why them policemen act like they do?
I ain't say that. I mean, they gotta protect themselves too, but I don't think that was a protection issue.
No.
Yeah, well, somebody said because it was because they were dating. Somebody was dating
I could see that.
that boy was messing with somebody's girlfriend.
And some police, when they get their uniform and their badge, they feel like they are
Entitled.
just
I mean, some of them be real nasty with you
real
for no
ugly
reason.
for no reason.
I mean, you like, dude, why you gotta act like that?
One stopped me. I said, just go and give me a ticket. I ain't got no excuse. I'm not even gonna tell you nothing. I ain't got time. Just give me a ticket.
Did you get a ticket?
Yep.
Usually when you say that right there, they don't even give you a ticket.
No,
They just
I
tell
mean,
you slow down.
I was tired that day, and I just didn't want to
Then he
fake
won't
the
deal
fun.
with.
They say Florence usually don't have a one murder per year.
That's it.
Usually,
I mean,
that's
but
what they
you
go
know,
back to
for-
what you were talking about.
Yeah, because it used. I mean, this year, I can remember 2.
So you got 2 you remember
I
right now.
remember.
I'm saying this year
I'm trying to think. I say probably 5.
that you know of.
5?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember when it was when it did so much news. I think about 5.
I think about 17.
It's 17.
No.
How many? Is
I'm just thinking this year.
I don't know.
I don't. You said 2. You said about. I don't
About
think it's
5.
been many.
It hasn't been meant that I heard about, but we don't know. It might be something we don't know about.
Well, I done looked online. I don't see that many.
Mm.
Florence come up 1,
It ain't one.
and it's been more than 1. We
Mhm.
know it's been more than 1, but I guarantee you ain't been no 66 in
No.
3 months.
No,
No.
66
we ain't that bad. Not yet.
in 3 months. And to this day, y'all, it has been over 83 murders and homicides in Memphis, Tennessee.
Wow.
What
That's
about
why-
Birmingham?
That's why the police.
I'm just saying, Birmingham and Memphis is pretty close.
Neck to neck.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's why the police on edge. Come on
It
now.
used to be
you-
Montgomery too.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hadn't heard much about Montgomery.
I was
lately.
scared to go to Montgomery.
You was
Run it
scared to go
down.
anywhere, Mom.
Well, sometimes it's best to be safe than
So
sorry.
Montgomery was known as a bad place
Yes,
for
the Gump. Yeah.
the Gump.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What?
what they call it.
Oh, okay then. Well, it was bad place for them white folk that went down there and tried to jump on them black
That
people.
was last year. This
Was
time.
that it? That was in Mobile, right?
That was in
No,
Montgomery.
Was it Montgomery? The what they call
with the
it?
chairs?
The chair.
They called it something. Everybody was
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
The
forgot.
bra.
Yeah, the brawl.
Yeah, it was
Alabama brawl.
The Alabama brawl. Mississippi burning and the Alabama brawl. Well, guess how many in Birmingham?
How many?
29.
Oh, okay. Well, Memphis still up there on top.
I'm telling you, Memphis and Chicago.
I remember I used to watch the first 48. I had to stop.
Because it was depressing.
Oh my God. Yes.
But my question is, and it goes back to this: how would you act if you were a police officer?
I understand that, but that situation, it was how many on
You
one?
don't know.
It was how
But
many on one?
But how would you act if you was a police officer?
Well,
On guard.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yep.
stay on ready.
But y'all had to beat somebody to death?
You got the adrenaline, got the pumping.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the same way about the boy in Florida. That was in the military.
Oh, when that dude shot him,
Yeah.
he had trick. What happened to that?
Right. Well, right
I hadn't
now.
heard nothing else.
Well,
about it.
day before yesterday, they actually doing a civil case now on it because they can't really they hadn't done anything with the murder charges. So now they have a civil rights attorney that came in. This was Tuesday, filing a civil case on it.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, we push all this up under the rug where they done killed them, but we ain't doing nothing about that.
So the sheriff haven't been charged?
No.
Wow. See, that's because we forgot.
Mhm.
So
It did slip through, didn't it?
guess who has the title for the highest murder rate in the United States?
Chicago.
Ding dong, wrong, wrong.
Who has the highest murder rate in Chicago?
No, in America.
In America? I would
Let's say, Mom. Who you say?
Mm,
An American
Washington.
Mm-mm.
an American Pope has been announced. That's what it say. But
Baltimore.
Memphis,
Nope.
I don't know. Tell us what state, and then we'll tell you what city.
Missouri,
Now I don't know.
Kansas.
St. Louis.
Mm.
How about that?
Really?
St. Louis. I used to
Uh-uh.
live there too. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
East Boogie. They had East St. Louis. Man, you go to East St. Now, Mona, you talking about somewhere that's scared to go?
Mm-hmm.
East St. Louis. They call it East Boogie. Okay, then. They ain't play down there. And then you go to North St. Louis. They didn't play.
Is that where Sweetie Pie was?
Yeah. It was in the hood over there.
So it was in the hood.
But it was stayed back.
I had said that I was gonna go there, but I don't want no sweet spaghetti and stuff.
You ain't got to go there closed now.
I know. I heard.
All of them.
Heard they went bankrupt.
Well, the son shot the nephew. Tried to get the nephew killed. You remember he put a murder, had that boy killed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he in jail.
Wow.
So the Florida deputy, Eddie Duran, who fatally shot the United States airman in May of 2024, has been charged with manslaughter.
Oh.
But Duran pleaded not guilty, and his criminal case is ongoing.
So he's on administrative leave.
No, he was fired.
Oh.
Yeah, he was fired.
After internal investigation concluded that his life was not in danger. But in the meantime, like Tamika said, they have filed a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Okay.
Oh, he going to jail. They're gonna get him.
Well, they're gonna have to put him in protective jail.
When they didn't say an internal investigation said that his life was in danger, was not in danger. Oh, it's a done deal.
Yep. They don't have anything pushed back behind them.
It should be.
So that's interesting. Now, Mona, your story. You said you had something. Oh, here we go.
The dog ate the broom.
The dog.
All right. A high school athlete is dead at 18 after filming a TikTok prank. So basically, these kids are doing what they see being done on TikTok, not knowing that they be, sketching all this stuff and creating this stuff for entertainment. They doing the ding dong ditch. So a man shot him, thought that they were trying to rob him. And he shot one, he shot and killed one, injured another one, and the other one was unharmed. It was 2 weeks before graduation.
Wow. Did you ever play Ding Dong Ditch when you were little?
No,
I did.
I did not.
We were living in Chicago.
I had to get on the JV the other day for doing that. Him and his little friends was playing.
I could see him
Ding Dong
doing.
Ditch. And I was like, no, you don't do
what
that.
was it now?
Ding Dong Ditch.
What is that?
You ring the doorbell and run and hide up under the bush or something.
And
Man,
some people put poop in a bag
I'm from
Oh, we
Mississippi.
ain't
and
do
set
all
it on
that.
fire.
I'm from Mississippi.
No, we ain't do
And when
that.
they stomped the bag out, they got the poop on their feet.
Oh no, we ain't. Oh no.
That's what some people do. Now,
No,
I say
we ain't
all
do
of them
all
do
that.
it. But no, I never played Ding Dong Ditch. I thought it, I don't agree with that.
Well, we will ring the doorbell and run real fast and slide up under the
Right.
bush.
I'm from
But a lot of
Mississippi.
people-
We ain't had no doorbell.
A lot of people,
We got a doorbell, man. I was 15, 14 when we got us a doorbell. Most of the houses
these
in the
kids
town
were
didn't have
like
no doorbell.
18. I can see little kids doing that, but 18, I don't know.
That's why
I
the
guess
man
they
thought they were
just-
robbing them. I
That
mean,
was
but
crazy.
but you can't.
They arrested him
They arrested the man.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
for attempted murder. Well, for murder and attempted murder, but I don't know.
So I'm just gonna get back on this right here because that was a sad story, Mona.
What's the sad story?
That the folks so slow that they and got killed trying to do what these other folks doing.
The Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
I mean, it is sad, but you 18, you should know better.
well, I bet the mom's gonna sue him.
Probably so. I mean, he might get convicted of that, but people playing on your doorbell, I don't know. A lot of people got that ring bell, whatever that
Oh,
thing
and he
is.
catches you.
Yeah, it'll catch you. So I guess they felt like he didn't have a need to shoot him. I don't know. He said he was protecting his house.
Well, they're already saying that your new pope. I told y'all, I don't be off, man. I told y'all be listening to me. The new pope, they already saying that he's not going to be beneficial for the African American community.
Of course not.
Said that Pope Francis made strides in inclusive by appointing black cardinals, condemning racism as a sin, and addressing systematic issues like the colonial era doctrine of discovery.
So they think that he's not going to, because he's American, he's not going to be.
Exactly.
He's
That's
gonna be a
pretty much what they
racist.
say.
Yeah.
That's what they saying. Y'all in trouble now. Man. And then they say the possibility of a black pope has been a topic of hope and discussion, especially with Congo being considered strong candidate. Congo wasn't gonna get that.
Pope Congo.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna get that.
Oh,
He's a cardinal. Mm-mm. And they say many Africans are now disappointed. I told y'all this. I said this because Black Pope would be a powerful message of inclusion. But no, ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. And everybody now, see, that's what I was telling you. You ain't got this American Pope.
Mhm.
Oh, like Mona C, look at that. You ain't even go to the Vatican, and you already found out. They must emailed you already.
You know, Mona get it via email.
They emailed Mona already and told her it ain't gonna happen. Boy, so y'all get ready. Watch this now. Y'all watch. Cause let me tell you something. We may not be the smartest people on the planet,
Mm.
but we
can't pronounce.
may not be able to enunciate the words correctly and use correct grammar. But when it comes to telling y'all what's gonna happen, we always hit it out the park. I'm telling y'all, we told y'all what's gonna happen with Trump. Everybody was laughing at us.
Mhm.
We told you about the sheriff election. Y'all was laughing at us. I mean, everybody's talking. I'm telling you all, y'all better get to somebody to church. And you better get to the church and get your relationship with God and know who God is, because you're gonna need him. I'm talking about it's about to get right. And you know, I stand for what is right. And I know God is love.
Mhm.
So I think we need to make sure we just don't mistreat people because they're different.
Right.
Now, like I said, God hates the sin, but he loves the person. And I think we get that twisted and we treat people bad because they don't look like us or they don't. If a man marry a man, he got to work out his own salvation.
That's between him and God.
Exactly.
That's with him and God, man. You got to work that out, bro. But I ain't finna treat you bad.
No.
I don't go along with it, but I ain't gonna treat you bad. I don't agree with it, but I ain't gonna treat you bad. And I think that's what the world is. You know, everybody's like, you know, and then you see right now, what's the cross dresser that from Louisiana? The cross dresser that Beyonce pushed.
Big
Yeah.
Frida.
Big Frida. Why in the Sam world they have Big Frida directing a gospel choir in a dress?
Really?
Y'all running out.
Yeah, too much.
Running out. Now I ain't gonna condemn. I ain't gonna treat you bad, but you ain't finna come up in here dressed like no woman directing now choir. Sit down somewhere.
Well,
Big Frida
Some
say
people
she
don't look
is
at
a
it.
woman.
And
Say
not.
he is a woman.
Look, and not. And we just go along to get along. No, you can't just go along with everything now. And that's why you see such a reform and such a hard push to change all this stuff because we have allowed and went along with just too much. It's one thing not to mistreat folks, but it's another thing to go along with that foolishness.
mm-hmm.
Being the cheerleaders.
Now, I got to be petty
Oh, Lord.
because, you know, I mean, I know Mona stay petty. So you've been petty
No.
since you got on the show. And
Who?
Tamika was trying to cut down
I
some of the
know
pettiness,
not.
but she started to act like you get some of that pettiness too. So,
You're allowed to be petty at least one day a year.
well, you're Mr. You went over your max. So, Tamika, did Mona tell you what took place on the West Side?
Mm-mm. She didn't tell me.
Oh. You so petty.
She didn't tell me. Mona, what happened on the West Side?
I'm just saying.
Well,
If Mona said it once, you know she said it again. What
I
happened?
don't understand why she didn't just say, get on here and be like, thank y'all
well,
so
I
much.
forgot until I
when
got
people-
off the show.
when people do
but I
stuff
was
for
tell-
you, at least you ought to say thank you.
City of Florence, District 1. Thank you for covering up that pothole.
Oh. So, the big pothole you said you
Oh,
going to lose your
my God.
transmission with.
Yes.
So it's fixed.
That hole was so deep.
Y'all always on folk when they don't do nothing.
Well, I just said thank you, District 1, Florence City, for covering up that big old pothole.
Look at
Well,
that.
good job.
Look at that. You don't be on here talking about they don't be listening.
I didn't say they
The
didn't listen.
Councilwoman Katrina Simmons heard you talk about that pothole,
That pothole was big.
and
Was
guess
it real,
what?
real big?
It was big.
She went out there and looked at it and called the folks and had them to come fix it.
That's good.
The
Next
pothole
time,
is
hey,
covered.
So I think, and I had to call that out because I think it's very important that you always reach out to people, tell them this is what we need to have done. And then if they don't do it, then,
Get on there and say something.
yeah, then you go.
Well, you see how long it took me to talk about the pothole. I forgot. And then until I ran over it. And then
You hit? I thought you didn't hit it.
I hit it the first time.
Oh, that's when your tie went flat.
Is that what happened?
That's a good one, ain't it? We can help her out with that one, huh? That when your tie went flat.
And it's fixed. It's fixed.
Hey, I got another question, and I ain't trying to. I'm finna ask this question.
Okay.
What constitute a psycho person?
A psycho person?
What constitute them?
You know how you be saying folks are psycho?
Yeah.
What makes a man or a woman psycho in a relationship?
What makes them psycho?
Yeah.
You saying what triggers their psycho?
How can you tell when someone is psycho?
Well, you really can't tell until something happens. I mean,
What happens? What make it happen? What do you think?
when they feel like they've been cheated on or manipulated or something taken from them.
Hey, why is Mona so tickled?
Because
She
you're
started
funny.
about
You're
tickling.
funny.
That's
Look,
what I think.
Mona, I'm finna tell you what it just said.
What
Okay,
is that?
tell me what
Okay,
he said.
so what you say now? This is good.
Okay.
See, y'all think, and we often do this. we often marginalize or minimize situations that's going on worldwide.
Yeah.
The number one reason for death in America right now
Mental
is
illness.
mental illness.
Yeah.
That's why I talk about it all the
And
time.
Yesterday, or was it today? Yesterday was actually the mayor of Florence named, well, not, it's next week, National Mental Health Day for the city of Florence because of so much mental health.
So my question is, how do you identify?
I
When
said,
they do stuff that's not normal.
Well, Mona, we look at you.
And you.
Don't lead to me, guy. Don't you lead to me, guy. Okay. How do you identify? Because see, a lot of times, and I say this in church all the time, the only way that you're going to get some help, you got to first admit it, that you got a problem.
That's the only way. Because I mean, if you don't know you got a problem, how you gonna fix it?
right. But a lot of people, they don't see themselves. They can see other people.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people, like,
I can agree with that.
you know, a lot of people say, well, you have this issue going on, or you got that issue going on. You gaining weight, but they looking the same way.
Yep.
So therefore, no. I'm just saying. They can
So
say,
petty.
they can be saying,
Hold on, let me get my button.
some people don't realize that they're gaining weight.
And that's in the Bible.
But what they got to do with mental health?
That's in the Bible.
No,
that
your
people
question
can't recognize
their
that they're
illness.
ill.
A lot of people
It's
can't
that you try to get the splint out of my eye, you can't see the plank in yours.
I'm talking about mental health.
That is mental health. You're always complaining about somebody else do, but look at the stuff you doing. What you talking about?
So you complaining on mental health?
That is mental health. Being a narcissist is mental health.
How can you call somebody a narcissist?
I'm saying
And you assist on everything.
what I'm saying is that is deemed a disability.
But wouldn't you think that's probably driving a person over to the mental health side? Because you keep telling them they're narcissists?
No, because they are. If
when you were saying a relationship, it could be them finding out somebody cheated on them or somebody,
and it caused them to go crazy.
Yeah. Especially if you're in love with somebody.
So you gonna tell me a man can drive you crazy, Tamika, if he cheat on you?
No, I didn't say that was my weak point because, you know, I really don't. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Because you know me, I get even.
Oh, yeah, you're going to cut those ties. We already know about that. 2 ties, so you can't get no insurance.
I just feel like if he cheat, then...
Well, no, I was just saying some people. It ain't me.
Right.
It could be that. It could be them feeling like they've been manipulated, or they did everything they could do and they ain't seeing no grace behind it. You're not understanding. You're not forgiving. You're nagging. Those are trigger points to people.
For mental health?
Yeah, I mean, because if they're a parent, we were talking about this yesterday. If a man done been with around their mom all their life and their mom nag, and then they go get with a black woman that nag, man, do you not know that's mental illness? Women I won't even deal with that. No, it's some things you just can't deal with.
I think y'all, okay, so let's talk about some mental health issues. Point 1. Mona, when I call out one and you identified with it, you go in.
Okay.
Okay. Tamika, when I call out one, you identify with it, go in. Mona, this one has your name on it.
All right. Let's see.
Bipolar
Oh, whatever. I
Disorder.
am not bipolar.
involves extreme mood swings involving emotional high and low.
Well,
There's no in between.
Yes. Tell me, I'm like, and then Tamika cut her eyes back right here at me. What you looking at me for?
I just seen what else
You
gonna
know why
say.
she looked at you?
Hey, Mona, Tamika said.
She has no poker face.
I mean, it turned around and looked at me like, if she had the button over there, she'd have hit the button. Yeah. Extremely mood swing.
Yeah, you either high,
You high, you low.
if you're up there, you're up there. If you're down there, you're down there.
It's like 747.
747.
You've been taking your medicine today because you've been on 747 all day.
But yeah, bipolar people, there's no in between.
Well, I'm just trying to see right here now. Y'all listen. All of the mental health folks, listen. Give free pills over here, free medicine at the table. Because the CBD store done went out of business.
I ain't been down there and won't be going down there.
Yeah, you seen Marcus before. You
We'll not do it again.
I'm gonna go see what the discount look like.
All right, number 2, anxiety disorders.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Characterized by excessive fear or worry.
Yes. I can
Generalized
identify.
anxiety disorders, panic disorders, phobias.
When I get up and sing, I have anxiety, but I don't have an attack. Now, when I was in the hospital, oh God, I had them every night. But
You thought you were going to see
the
King?
attacks are different than just being nervous and stuff. You start sweating.
What about depression?
Depression.
A
That's
mood disorder caused by persistent feeling of sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest in activity.
After you have surgery, you can fall into a depression if your mind is not strong. It sucks you in because you can't do the things that you normally do. And if you don't have people surrounding you to help you out, it's hard. And you just be like, oh God, what am I going to do? But you got to get some oomph about yourself and get that walker and
Now, here
do
go,
what you got to do.
here go the other one right here for Mona.
Okay, go ahead.
Schizophrenia.
Now, I ain't never experienced that.
Psycho
I hope I never
psychotic disorder.
experienced that.
Listen what it says. Condition that affects person's ability to think clearly, manage emotions, relate to others, often involving hallucinations
Mhm.
and delusion.
I have family members with that.
That's
And it's
interesting.
bad. It's really bad.
And then here's one that you don't have.
What's that?
OCD.
No, I don't.
We know.
Good.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
I don't want that.
Characterized by intrusive thoughts, obsession, and repetitive behavior compulsion. So in a relationship, do you see this in relationships? Any
Yes.
of these?
You see all of them in it.
Most men are OCD when it comes to their women.
What do you mean by that?
Obsessive.
Okay.
Repetitive behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Where you going?
What do you mean?
What you doing?
Oh, that's what y'all say.
Compulsive. Where you going? What you doing?
And why is that?
It's
Do
a
you think
mental-
they want to be a slave to the women?
It's
They want the women to be slaves.
And
to
then
them.
because of
You
women,
think that's what it is?
and because of women, most men have PTSD.
Most women have PTSD.
Especially ones that have dated Mona. Y'all call in right now. Y'all could go get you a check for PTSD.
Really? No. Of course
Hey,
not.
look, I know my wife watching right now. She said, I've been married to him for 32 years. I could get a check for PTSD.
I can imagine.
Ain't nobody ask you that. Man, that's my joke. You don't
I can imagine.
don't get in
Lord
on,
have
you don't
mercy.
get in on my joke. That's my joke.
Okay. go
Ain't that
ahead.
how folks do?
exactly how they act.
You know, they crack a joke on themselves. Then when everybody else kick in on, they like,
I ain't asked you to laugh.
You know I'm going in.
Yeah, here go one right here. Eating disorder. Boy, she got took it on that one. And did you know that was a mental health problem?
Yes. It's just like crack. Food is like crack.
Man, that's sugar. Let me tell you something. I don't even think y'all get to understand. How did the slave trade start? Why did the slave start?
Sugar cane.
Sugar.
Mm.
Because everybody's addicted to sugar. Everybody wants sugar. Everybody got to have
Sugar is
sugar.
a drug, man.
And right now, sugar is taking us out.
Mhm.
Sugar causes cancer. Sugar causes diabetes. Sugar causes fat. Sugar is that mental disorder. Because I promise you, I try not to eat Oreo cookies in the middle of the night.
And just be calling you.
Be sweating.
Keep
I be
calling
seeing
you.
Oreos walking in the room. I don't even buy. We ain't got none. We ain't got no Oreos because I'm telling you, I try not to eat them because I would get up in the middle of the night
And go get them. That's why
Exactly.
they say out of sight, out of mind. If you
Right.
don't see them,
If
I mean,
don't-
you still want them, but if
it's
you
the
don't see them, you
sugar.
can't get them.
But if you don't buy it, you don't have it.
exactly.
It's the cream. It be so sweet with that cold milk. All right. What about personality disorder?
And what's the definition of that?
Patterns of behavior and thinking that differ significantly from society expectations, such as a borderline personality disorder or a narcissist personality.
Yes,
You know, people like
we
that.
have a lot of those.
She been talking about that word all morning.
Personality disorder.
Okay,
I think you probably got one of those.
I'm not the only one.
Pattern of behavior and thinking that differ significantly from yeah, I think that's you.
I'm not the only one.
Come on, I see your name written all over.
I
this
see
thing.
your name on
Somebody-
a lot of them too.
Y'all
So
come
let's
call
just
the
be real.
phone.
We gonna name drop.
Y'all, yes, we name dropping today, baby. And if you got Medicaid or any kind of insurance, y'all come on over here with your medicine. Bring it on over.
For what?
So they can get it out. You got to take your medicine, Mona.
I take my
First
medicine.
sign to get
They
some
better
help.
give you yours.
Mona. I take mine, but I
Do you-
always have a relapse when I come here.
I don't know why.
Post-traumatic stress syndrome. All right, so the next one is substance use disorder,
Yeah,
and that's a big one. Addiction to
that
drugs,
is.
alcohol,
Especially this
and other
time,
substances.
this day and age, it seems like people are gravitating towards pills, weed, alcohol, mushrooms, all that stuff.
Mushroom.
hmm
Oh, what they do?
They make you hallucinate.
Yeah,
More does it make you hallucinate?
Shrooms. They used to in school. They used to make shroom tea,
Mm.
but I was scared because you go out there and pick one of them poison mushrooms, you're gonna be dead.
Okay, so signs and symptoms, and then it says mental health issues arise from common.
Hereditary.
Yeah, that's what they say. And look, I was looking at that. I said, man, because some people is in their family.
Mhm.
Did you know that PTSD can spread to your child?
No,
Look that up. I'm telling you. They said that if you pregnant and you get pregnant by somebody that got PTSD, it can spread to your child.
because it comes
But
in
trauma,
the blood.
it's trauma or something. I don't know.
It's in the blood.
Mm.
That's crazy. I ain't saying people with PTSD, whatever that is, Hey, it's crazy.
PTSD.
but I said the situation is crazy that it could be carried on to your child.
Well, another one is life experiences, trauma,
Mhm.
abuse, significant life change. Because I think what Tamika said, if somebody die, or when somebody cheat on you, or you lose a loved one. I mean, because you can lose a loved one from a bad relationship, and they don't be dead.
Mhm.
I just,
Because
I
grief
don't-
is just come different forms.
yeah, I can understand somebody dying or something.
But
like
you don't
that.
see it in
But
a
somebody
relationship?
cheating on you. I ain't finna go crazy over that.
Well, I mean,
You don't
but
love
I-
enough.
Some
to do that.
people do. Some people do. Some
Right.
people go.
You don't love enough
Flippy
to do
floppy.
that, Mom.
'Cause
I do.
You have to love.
I do
hard
love
enough to do
hard.
that.
I love hard, and I ask God to just take that out of my heart.
Mona, when the last time you just really just loved hard?
I love
Yesterday.
hard all the time.
That was a good answer. That was a good.
I
Answer.
did.
That was good. You thought about it. That was good. Mona.
No, it's
Mona,
true. I can't.
No. I'm talking about somebody other than your family.
I love all the time. I love hard.
Mona, you love so hard
I love hard.
that I had thought that Mona had bought me breakfast. Tamika, I come out.
Really?
I'm like, Mona, you did it. I'm super proud. Then I look at Tamika's face. It ain't happening.
Somebody just texted and said, "You crazy? Because mushrooms ain't doing all that to you."
Mushrooms ain't doing what to me?
And so you're foolish.
I'm foolish.
Mona, you must have ate some mushrooms for you.
I did not.
Okay, so
I tried them one time before, but
Okay.
You
I
just said you ain't tried them,
That's
Mama.
I tried them one time before. I said I didn't do it in school
Oh,
Mona.
because I was scared.
All right, so biological factors, life experiences. The next one is environmental factors, stressful living conditions,
Mm-hmm.
social isolation, financial instability
On the job trauma.
can cause you to trip. You know what I'm saying?
she said job trauma.
Oh, financial instability.
Mm-hmm.
That money get funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, social isolation. You're
So-
not dealing with people.
You saying that's a mental illness?
It causes mental illness.
It does.
In Facebook, Instagram, TikTok,
I know.
Social media.
all of that stuff. Social media is causing people mental
to go crazy.
insecurities
And that AI.
and instabilities. Okay.
Trying to be like AI.
And then it says the last one, the family histories. A history of mental health conditions can increase your risk.
Mm-hmm.
So seek a psychiatrist. Get some
Generational curses.
Okay, so what are signs and symptoms? We asked the question, how can you tell in a relationship?
When they start acting different.
Persistent sadness, or you're always irritable.
Not coming home. Or sleeping a lot.
Change in sleep,
Mm-hmm.
change in appetite, difficult concentrating or making decisions, withdrawal from social activities, feeling hopelessness and worthlessness, and physical symptoms like headaches, stomach aches without a clear cause. Well, that sounds like, Mona, I see some signs.
And what?
How are you having difficulty concentrating?
That's not because of no
or
relationship.
making decisions?
That's because of my medication.
Are you withdrawn from social activity? No.
No, I'm a social butterfly.
No, you're not. You
Yes,
look
I
at-
am.
We say, why you didn't go to that? I ain't feel like it.
Well, sometimes I don't.
Feeling hope. No, you don't feel hopelessness.
No, I don't.
No, you don't feel that. Every now and then, do your stomach hurt?
Sometimes.
Or do you have headaches?
But I think that's gas. But
You crazy.
I have had headaches, constant headaches before. Yes.
Are you irritable?
Oh, sometimes.
Okay, good.
You're not irritable this week.
No, not this week.
She
I'm
took
so
a mess.
happy go lucky.
So
This week.
whatever it is, y'all, I'll tell you what, deliver the medicine here because it is working. Okay, it is working. We have not seen this in a long time.
Really?
Have not seen it in a long time.
What is so different about me? For real?
Mona,
Nothing.
You have so much
It
energy.
might have been Kevin
I
Richardson.
do have.
Oh, like your legs, you couldn't walk around without him.
Ugh.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Kevin
Is that
did it
what
to
it
you.
is? I
Been
need to get
touched by-
another dose then.
Oh no. Been touched by Kevin.
No, that's not what it
But
is.
Mona, you have not been this vibrant in so long without talking about. And even when we ain't talking about that, you just been on. I'm like super proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome back to Earth.
Welcome back. Maybe
Thank
I
you.
was in a depression.
That's what I'm saying. You
I
coming
mean, I
out.
don't know.
Let me play you a song. I'm coming out. You coming out, Mona. You coming out, Mona. Hey, listen. On a serious note, if anybody's listening to us, if you're suffering from any of these things,
Any of those things.
get somebody you can talk to and just talk to people. And you want to seek therapy.
What does Bradford help with? I know substance abuse and what else? Is it
I don't know what you said.
Bradford.
Bradford?
BRAD.
I'm not sure what I-
Brad. Ford.
That means you can't spell it.
B-R-A-D.
That means you can't spell it. That's why
I
you
want to
was
make
asking
sure
the
what you said.
question mark.
I want to know what you said because you know
You know what I said.
you got a little thick tongue. So
I do.
you-
I do.
When you got a thick
That's
tongue.
all right.
Okay, so
That's all right.
Bradford is what? Mona look confrontational too. Ain't
Am
she?
I? You think so?
Yeah.
No.
Don't you take half of the pill?
I'm
Don't
a
take
conversationalist. We're conversating. We're talking to the
somebody.
people, bringing awareness to what's going on in the
You
world
scaring me.
today.
You scaring me
Because
Mona.
I'm happy.
No, because you be like, I'm like, my God.
See, people take my happiness for aggression.
See,
Whew, y'all funny, ain't funny.
I'm like, man, I started, my hands started sweating, Mona. I like, get the white jacket out. 'Cause it's not, she getting a little rational over here, you know? It's like, what's going on? Somebody help her, please. Okay. Mona, it's saying, I can't find the word Bradford as a medication.
No, it's not a
it's
medication.
a place.
Oh,
it's
see,
a
that's what I'm saying.
rehabilitation.
I don't know. That's
It's a
what I'm saying.
rehabilitation center.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know.
I think it's for substance abuse and maybe I don't know what else they help people with. But if you need help, seek help. Go to a pastor or something. Go to your doctor. Your family doctor can tell you where to go.
All right. And y'all can come out to Remembering the Veterans on Sunday, May the 25th.
We'll have counselors out there that
We
can
will.
talk to veterans. Y'all come on out. You got proof. You can get disability and you can get disability. You can go see the doctor. All veterans. I don't care if you didn't do nothing but go to basic training for one day. You are entitled to health care. That's why we need to spread the word about this Remember the Veterans activity that we're having on May the 25th.
So can they get benefits if they are dishonorably discharged?
You still can get medical benefits, but you cannot get any other benefit.
Okay.
So y'all come on out May the 25th to Remembering the Veterans, and Mona B is going to be ready because she's going to have all kinds of medicine in her system. She's going to be singing.
Y'all gonna have people thinking I'm on medication for real.
You do take a lot of medicine.
That's from my heart.
Shoot. That ain't no joke right there.
Mona, we ain't trying to tell everybody. Don't tell everybody that Mona take a lot of medicine. Don't tell them. Because what color the pills, Mona? You got different colors?
No,
See, there you go.
they're all the same color.
All the same color. So she had to put them in this little thing. We used to laugh at grandma. Y'all remember we used to laugh at grandma? She had the little thing on it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, man, because you mess around, mess them pills up.
Oh
take the
my
wrong thing.
God. Yes. When I was on that gabapentin, whew,
See?
I used to forget I took it. I take it again. Then I'll be just loopy.
Well, come on out, y'all. See, loopy.
She loopy right now. She been loopy.
I am not
She
loopy
go
right
from-
now. I'm just happy.
She go from being laughing to
No, I
then
don't.
Then she
Do it
come
for
back and
real.
fall out laughing. I'm like
So what does that mean? Personal
Bipolar.
personal disorder.
Yeah,
Split personalities.
I can't talk about you, Mona.
I know.
I'm trying to
Trying to work with yours.
I'm trying to help you. Make
Right.
it. I'm trying to help you make it easy.
So you ain't trying to work with yours.
Nah, because I'm trying not to
You gotta admit that you got the problem first.
I'm trying not to jump off, Mona.
You try-
Better keep this monkey down, you know what I mean, baby? You see, folks like Tamika been killed all of them. See, we talk about how Tamika
yeah,
be on the,
we open with
Tamika be on that boy. She ain't saying
She
nothing.
holding it in. She
Next-
ain't telling nobody that.
Next thing you know, you see Channel 31. You say the church secretary that killed the preacher and the choir president.
She better call the choir president and say, "Don't come in today."
Don't come in today. It's a bad day for me. I'm feeling away today.
No, I ain't called.
Oh, she said she ain't calling. Oh, Tamika said you gonna get that. Hey, we get Tamika said, I ain't
I'm
calling.
getting smoke too.
You know, get this smoke. Man, I'm telling y'all better watch folks when they go to being real quiet. And you know, a person used to be real loud and talking and laughing, and then all of a sudden they just go to being
Something
real
wrong.
quiet. or they go to being overexcited like Mona, man, you be looking like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, because when somebody's up here and they ain't normally up here, them nerves done got bad. You got some chemical
that what it
imbalances
is?
and stuff going on. And then when they down here, them nerves got shot and got some chemical imbalances going on. So you got to you just got to watch people.
You do. You
And
really
then,
do.
I noticed something about Tamika. Tamika have not been drinking as many Red Bulls. And so she going through withdrawals.
Oh,
And
Lord.
so, you get to, because she realized as you get older, you can't be drinking all them Red Bulls, man. You go see the king real quick.
I know how to flush mine out with a little water every now and then.
Soon and very soon, we got some free juice for you.
Listen.
Don't worry about it.
Hold it for somebody else.
Don't worry about your arrangements. I got you.
Mm-mm.
Mona, did you tell your folks I got you? I got your arrangement, Mona. Don't worry.
Okay.
Hit that button on you. I was talking to a guy the other day, and he was saying, and this is something on the serious note that everybody need to really think about. Most African Americans don't believe in cremation. But if you ain't got no money,
You better go.
okay then. You better do what you can.
I tell my people I don't want to be up under the ground.
So with that being said,
You
make
got
sure
your boots on the ground.
Make sure you call SNK Mortuary at 1039 North Range Street in Dothan, Alabama, and get your funeral arrangements made. So that's SNK Mortuary, formerly known as Pearly Gates Funeral Home, located at 1039 North Range Street in Dothan, Alabama.
And one of my mothers asked me last night at Bible class, will you be doing services here in the northern part of Alabama? I said, sure, if you call. If the family call, we will serve you here in northern Alabama.
All right, so.
Yeah, we'll let you know of our new location coming up soon here in northern Alabama.
All right, so make sure y'all go ahead and do that.
We'll be over. What's your address, Mom?
And also make sure you download our app so you can stay connected to Knox Media Group no matter where you are.
To make you think we got to put the S&K mortuary on there, that way they can download the app and then see the funeral home, see what's going on at the funeral home, see the obituaries.
The obituaries.
Yeah, so yeah. No, we make a separate app for that.
Yeah, we'll do that for Your Life Remember.
Yeah, Your Life Remember. Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure y'all go to the app. That's Knox Media Group and download our app. If you got the old app, delete it, take it off, and get Knox Media Group on your phone.
I think I need to kill that old app so then it won't work, and then that way people know they need
Well,
it.
it's not working on many phones.
Did I kill it?
It must be
Okay,
dead because I get a phone call at least once a week.
Praise
It's at S&K.
It's at the mortuary.
So make sure y'all do that. And
told you,
also,
Mona on something. Tamika, you better go out there and check her desk. You go out there right now and check her desk, man.
I ain't gotta check her desk. I know what she got. Somebody want to know if she drinking, got some mushrooms up here. They want some.
No, I ain't got no mushrooms. I don't do that.
She got that.
They said, what do the mushrooms do?
What do the mushrooms do? It make you hallucinate.
Make the sunshine look
Somebody
like
said
rainbows.
they make you horny, Mona.
I don't know about
They ain't work for Mona. Y'all, that's why we know she
I
on
don't
something.
need that.
Oh my God.
This girl is crazy.
I'm just saying. Some people need that.
Need the mushrooms.
Yeah.
to
Well,
make them like
listen.
that.
One of my friends, 60-some years old, got him a 66 and got him a 4-year-old.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher.
The church
And
secretary.
the choir president.
Listen, we want to run back again all of our announcements that we have going on. Get ready. Coming to town close to you. It's Remember the Veterans.
That's right.
Going down May the 25th at Florence, Alabama.
McFarland Park.
McFarland Park on Sunday evening, starting at 3 o'clock. We want you to come hang out with us. And guess who will be performing?
Who?
we think that she's going to take her medicine that day.
Oh,
And if she takes her medicine, you get ready because you're going to see a show like you've never seen it before. She's going to
the
be
one and only.
No, got it. If she keeps that energy, she's going to be moving from the right, moving to the left.
Might
from
do
the
a little
front.
twerk for you.
Oh, my goodness. Y'all come on out and see Mona B. She'll be in the house. She'll be celebrating with the veterans on May the 25th. Also, we have, who else, Tamika?
Cassidy McCorkle.
House Legend Review.
Let's not forget about Angela Hacker and Bay Simpson
Pat Jamar and Dan
and Paul.
and Paul.
So make
Let's
sure.
not forget about my friends. Those are my cousins.
Encounter.
Well, make sure you get your tickets because it's absolutely free. And what you mean by your tickets, all you got to do is show up. That's right. Just show up. It's an absolutely free event. We will have vendors.
Bring your money for the vendors.
Our inbox has been blowing up. I'm talking about blowing up like a boom. TNT fireworks. I'm telling y'all.
They
make
will
sure
be
you be there.
there.
They'll
Thank
be
you.
there. We got Carpet Store. They will be there. Want to thank Lister Hill Credit Union.
First Metro Bank.
Let's see if Mona can come up with one.
Long Lewis Foundation.
What you said? Want to make sure we call out who else, Tamika?
Bank Independent.
We got to call out Pilgrim Pride.
Jamie Potts, attorney in law.
And who else?
Let's not forget about let's see.
Other chicken place.
Gemstone Chicken.
Gemstone Chicken. All right. Hey, so listen. Make sure you come on out. You may even get a job.
That's right. Got a lot of people coming out. A lot of people to advertise their business. So y'all come on out and have a good time on Sunday, May the 25th. That weekend is pretty busy. So on the 23rd, we're going to start it off on the 23rd.
Hold on. We got to close the 25th out. Absolutely free. Make sure everybody get it. May 25th. May 25th. May 25th.
The music is free.
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 The food you got to pay for.
And Mona may be selling CBD out the back of the car.
Mom said, don't put her out there like that.
I know that's real.
They going out of business, Mona.
I know.
What's the date? They got to win, Tamika?
June the 30th.
And guess what? This is May the 25th. So you got a whole month. So Mona may have you covered. Now, May 25th. I want you to say it with me. May 25th. Yeah, y'all got it now. So everybody in the cars, everybody listening on Facebook, everybody listening on YouTube, I guarantee you when you hear May 25th, you'll automatically say, remember the veterans. We want you to come out and be our special guest.
That's right.
All right, now we're going to
support the
roll
veterans.
back to the 24th. What's going on the 24th?
Old School and Blues Festival.
In Harvest, Alabama. Now you got to pay for this. So you can get your tickets. You can call us here at the station at 256-712-2888 and get your tickets for the Joe Douglas. Is this the 28th?
28th.
Old School Festival. So make sure you get your tickets to it. And like we said, we got some tickets here at the station. Just call us 256-712-2888 and come on out and have a good time.
It started the year my daughter was born.
And the Isley brothers gonna be there.
Yes, they are.
All right, rolling on back to the 23rd.
Hey, that's gonna be the ribbon cutting for the WC Handy Recreation Center. They will be opening on that day, and they have a day of festivities. The ribbon cutting is at 10:30 that morning. They're gonna have walkthroughs, tours, and also Knox Media Group will be there providing you the music.
The grand opening and the tour start at 1.
Yes, so y'all come on out and have a day of fun with the City of Florence, Park and Rec, and the WC Handy reopening.
All right, so guess what's going down on Friday? Friday is my daughter's birthday. I gotta say it earlier. It is my daughter Mia Dante. Tatiana is her birthday. So happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy
birthday to
birthday.
you. It's gonna be Friday, and I think tomorrow is Friday.
Friday, May 9th.
May 9th is a big day for me because God blessed me with my baby girl, Mia Dante. We call her Mia. And then on Saturday, it's going down in Dothan, Alabama. It's a Tri-State Family Reunion.
Woo! A reunion.
That's right. So it's a Tri-State Family Reunion. You know who's going to be there. S&K Mortuary will be on the site. Y'all got to make sure you go by and speak to them. Say, what up, what up, what up. V105.9 will also be there. Make sure you stop by and say, what up, what up, what up. I know one person that say they going, but I bet you won't see them.
Who is that?
You ain't got to call no name.
We name dropping today. You forgot?
They say if you hit them hard enough, they'll holler, who?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bonnie, you going to make it?
I don't know.
Mona West Love gonna be there.
Is she?
Man, West Love gonna be in the house. You got not Sir Charles. I keep on wanting to call him King George. Gonna be there. It's gonna be a nice little turnout. So make sure, Dothan, Alabama, get ready. This is one of the biggest events that take place in the Wiregrass area. You want to make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets, and then tell them that you heard Turf Virgil K. You heard me talking about him on 105.9.
That's right. So make sure y'all get there and have a good time.
And then the biggest day of the year to me, because we would not have no other day if it wasn't for this day. And it's called Mother's Day.
That's right.
Beautiful day. That's one of the most beautiful days, May. The other most beautiful day is May 17th. Don't forget that day. Send me flowers, candles. That's what I like. Money.
That's why I skipped that day, because you'd do better off just saying Happy Mother's Day, because one thing I found out, nobody will love you more
than your mom.
Your children loving their mother.
That's right.
And listen, mama loves you, your children loves you, and I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mother, Doretha Knox. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, Cynthia Knox. And happy Mother's Day to you, Tamika Tubbs. And happy Mother's Day to you,
thank you,
Ramona Barnett. And happy Mother's Day to my sister, Tahisunda Brown. Happy Mother's Day to you. And happy Mother's Day to every mother that's listening to my voice right now.
Happy Mother's Day, Edith Barnett.
There you go. And God chose you because he knew how special you was.
Yes.
To bless you
with
to
a
be.
Beautiful daughter.
No, I ain't say all that. So again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And to those of you that have lost your mothers, we pray that God give you comfort, give you peace, and most of all, give you great memories of your mother. So happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Mother's Day.
Man, we running down, y'all. You hear me? So listen, if you can beat us rocking, you can have our check. We'll pack our stuff and we'll get out of here. But we know y'all can't beat us rocking because we are the baddest radio station in the land, 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V105.9.
The vibe.
Y'all thought we was going to go. We got a couple more minutes.
That's all right.
Yeah, I got you that time, Mona.
Did you?
Back with a vengeance. That's right. 105.9 Dothan, Alabama. The vibe.
So, y'all, we getting ready to go. But before we go, I just want to tell you guys, I'm super proud of you guys. I'm excited about you guys. I want y'all to do me a favor. Can you write down August the 29th? Because on August the 29th, we have Jamal Bryant coming.
Yes.
And I want you all to come
Jamal
hang
Bryant.
out with us at the Renaissance Shows Hotel Conference Center. Hang out with us as Jamal Bryant is coming.
That's right. Make sure you visit the website, www.knoxmediagroupinc.org, and get your tickets, early bird tickets. You don't want to miss out on a great price. So go ahead and get your tickets. And the tickets include dinner. I actually had someone to call today and ask that question.
Yes.
Dinner
will be
provided.
Look, dinner will be served.
Dinner.
Not dinner, but dinner.
Time for din.
Din now.
So y'all come on out and have a good time at Dr. Jamal Bryant Gala. What you wearing, Mom?
Some snazzy.
Some snazzy.
Mm-hmm.
Mona, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Did we get the Klein Studio put on here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where is it?
It's down there at the bottom.
It's too high to get over.
Too low to get under.
It's stuck in the middle. I don't see it, Mona.
It was down there open.
I don't know what happened.
I don't see it.
It's supposed to be on there.
It's not on here.
Hit the search button.
It's not on here, Mona. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
When I write a check, you can take it to the bank and cash it.
Woo-wee!
Last time I did it, they about to call the police on me. Talking about who you get that check from? I said Ramona Burnett. They said return the sender. I had to come back looking crazy. Like, okay. Hey, Mona, you know that chick wasn't no good. Had me going up there telling them folk.
It was a prank.
Hey, guys, again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We want to be back. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And I guarantee you, Mona will be on the same level because she's going to take a mess.
Where we're going to be?
Here.
Up there.
747.
You got Tamika up there. Now she done went to the 70-40. She done jumped up to the 70-47. That's how we going to be tomorrow, y'all. It's going down. So make sure y'all join us tomorrow at 12 o'clock with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Bye.
In the edge of pockets, I need all that. Yeah. G-Money said we need all the money, man. Pennies and all, man. G-Money, if I don't care if he got $1 million all pennies, I'm gonna be counting Abe Lincolns all day. In the edge of pockets, I need all that. I get the millions and I fall back. The millions.